Alright, week 13, going up against our rivals, the Seattle Seahawks. And we got a breakout player, Fred Warner. Defense to a higher standard than me. I've always tried to be a lead by example. I made a few plays last week, but I have to do more. If I want this defense to play like an all-pro, it starts with me. That's very true. I am planning on single-handedly destroying the Hawks offense this week. I hope the rest of the defense follows my lead. They're 50. Oh my god. I'll get 3. Why are you kidding me, Fred Warner? 3 of those. Tackle for losses, actually, that's going to be big. And forced fumbles could happen. Interceptions as well. So we're going to go up against the 5 and 6. They are second in our division. Tied with the Rams. And they are off to a shaky season. But this is our first meeting with the Seattle Seahawks. As last year we beat them twice, and I think both games we put over 30 points. So this year is our first meeting with them. I'm curious. Seattle Seahawks. So 22 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Russell Wilson. Chris Carson's their starting running back, and Rashad Penny once again. 9 touchdowns, Chris Carson. Receiving, Will Disley is their leading receiver tight end. That says a lot. DK, not standing up to standards. 470 yards only, really. Should be one of their leading receivers with Tyler Lockett, but David Moore seems to have a bigger role than Metcalf. Actually, not even a bigger role. It's 29 receptions, 497 yards. David Moore just going off. Defensive side of the ball. So they're going to be without Jamal Adams. It's going to have to be Quandre Diggs really alone with Shaq Griffin here. Both Griffins. Sacks, Jerron Reed, Bobby Wagner. Yeah, got a few good guys on this team. They got a lot of sacks, but not as much as we do. Interceptions, though, Trey Flowers. Alright, all around they're a pretty good team. I feel like this is their weakest defense they've ever had, though. So I'm excited to verse the Seahawks and see how we fare against them. Or we should be getting to Russell Wilson quite a bit, because he likes to run, so expect a lot of sacks.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll have Jimmy G calling the shots. Grew up in the northern suburbs of Chicago, went to Eastern Illinois. Jimmy Garoppolo.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
From the 27, Garoppolo. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they?
That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big pickup of 38. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. The starters defensively now for the Seahawks. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
This defense has a lot to be proud of coming off of the game they played last week. When you only give up 14 points in a game, not only do you give your team a chance to win, you fully expect to win because you figure your offense is going to score more than that.
They'll get 4 out of that, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. He will find his receiver, Pettis, for a 49ers touchdown. Dante Pettis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches.
Garoppolo's pass complete to Dante Pettis. Touchdown, San Francisco.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means you're off it.
Tyler Lockett, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they get into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. On 1st down, Garoppolo. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 1st down San Francisco, the pickup 14 yards. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 23 yards, the final tally. Garoppolo and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Now Mostert hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Well, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Wilson now off the bootleg. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Mostert. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. 7-7, our score after one. And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. That'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll make it a second down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. From the gun on third down, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. That one good for 14 and the Seahawk first.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
The dump off good for 8 there on first down. From the 36, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. On third down, Wilson. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down now, it's Carson looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now Wilson. That's caught by Penny. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 16. Mostert. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. This is Mostert. And the 2nd wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Completes it to Samuel. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Garoppolo and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers! Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this 1st half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Carson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity. Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Garoppolo out wide here to Samuel. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Got his target, Samuel. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down. Garoppolo now. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Garoppolo now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 39. And Gold is able to put it through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, folks.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Dances by him. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Finding Green complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he loses the football a second time.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby. Here we go, here we go.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So they tried the 59-yarder and missed it, and now this offense starts just 1 yard shy of midfield. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. On second down, it's Carson. Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Wilson to throw. Short throw to Disley. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. From the gun on third, Garoppolo. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a third down and 6 to go. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Garoppolo now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Here we go. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to first. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. He was taken down by Quentin Dunbar.
Here we go.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. This will be caught at about the 6. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. To throw is Wilson. And now another one thrown incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one maybe his best yet.
They certainly got his leg loose by now. Kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
First down, San Francisco.
Check nickel.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. 7 consonants, 1 vowel. Here's Juszczyk. And the ball is knocked out, and the Seahawks have recovered. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Wilson. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Wilson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. David Moore. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the 49er hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson. Call it a gain of 3. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Here's Wilson. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the victory here for San Francisco, and I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for San Francisco, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll have another road date next week with the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles.